Well, good morning here at Acres of Reed. Just a very quick looky-loo at a little bit of our carrot harvest today. We didn't take everything, but we took some. This is supposed to be a dwarf, so it doesn't get any longer than that, but it sure got fat. This is supposed to be a little bit longer, but that's alright. It's going to taste good. Some of our dwarves didn't get too big, but that's okay also. So you can see them. We got our greens that we're going to be eating on, and that's going to be yummy. Well, this is what I really want to talk about. We're getting up some of our jalapenos and some more red bell pepper. We had a bit of an insect and blossom rot problem, but you know, you just cut all that off. We left it on until it went nice and red. You just cut it out, wash it out real good, and it's still firm flesh elsewhere. There's no reason to waste it. Most people take that and throw it away. You don't need to. We're still getting cucumbers. You can still see the flower on there. We've been leaving almost everything for red bell pepper because they're so much more expensive. But we're going to start taking some of our green in this cool weather because they won't have time to fully red. So we're going to start taking them as they get to full size. And then we harvested our first cantaloupe today. This happened overnight. A little bit of split. Not too bad though. That yellowing is fine. That's where it sits on the ground. That's the bottom. And here's the top. Now let me tell you, the smell is incredible. You take them when there's no more green. If you look really careful, there's just a tiny bit of green. Just ever so slightly. You leave it on your counter for 2 or 3 days, and that green will go away. And you want to do that anyway so that the flesh inside softens. It's too hard right now. And it'll sweeten up. It'll be real good. If you have little splits, you know, just put it in like a loose cloth, and that'll keep bugs out of it, and it'll be just fine. And that'll ripen up in 2 or 3 more days. So anyway, it's our first one the Lord has given. About 2.5 pounds. We have bigger ones out there though. But they'll be ready in another day too also. And we're still getting lots of tomatoes. Anyway. Well, it's been a day or two since we harvested the cantaloupe we just showed you. We've chilled it in the fridge. Opened it up. Now these are all the seeds from both halves. You just take a spoon, you just scoop it out gently. They just fall out. They're real loose. And if you want to save seeds, you just put this in a mason jar, like what we're doing here with the tomato seeds. Put some water in there. Use a napkin or something so it can still breathe. And once the water starts to grow a little mold or something, rinse them out real good. Let them dry. Don't put them in a dehydrator, that'll cook them. But let them dry, you know, several days on a napkin or something. That's what we're doing with our tomatoes. And you can save the seeds. This is an heirloom cantaloupe. This is Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. So you can save them, and that's what we're doing. And as you can see, we just quarter them and then take the flesh off. Now there's still good eats on there, so we just scrape it with our teeth. Well, the kids mostly do. And then just cut it up and enjoy. And let me tell you, it's sweet, it's good, and the Lord truly gave an increase that we're very grateful for. Be a cloud watcher.